In the second era of the human empire, sonic matter was discovered in the galaxy of Neteron. It was here that humans decided to build the Metal Mother facility to harvest the sonic matter, the most precious element in the universe. But it wasn't long before they discovered they were not alone.
PlayStation With the monsters asleep, sacrifices are needed. Feed them your enemies, or run for your life. Meet the new arena. A bunch of shortcuts. Dropper areas. Acid all over. Defense pit stop. And a hell of a crusher. Discover the new arena. Sacrifice Sanctuary. Available now in Heavy Metal Machines.
PlayStation.
Life is a hideous thing. Behind what we think we know, peers the dark eyes of the truth. For the peace and safety of mankind, the earth's dead corners and unplumbed depths should be left alone. I have seen beyond the bounds of infinity and drawn down demons from the stars. I have harnessed the shadows that stride from world to world to sow death and madness. Turn away from your blasphemous gods and praise the ancient ones to free your minds. For madness begins when reality departs.
Meet the creepy, AI-driven Mr. Peterson. This character has one mission, keeping you from discovering his secrets. Hello, and welcome to Hello Neighbor 2. In this game, you'll be playing as a local journalist named Quentin, who is suspicious of his creepy neighbor, Mr. Peterson. For those new to the Hello Neighbor franchise, this is Raven Brooks, the sort of town where everyone keeps to themselves and goes about their lives. Normally, you would too, except a bunch of people have gone missing. And there's just something strange about your neighbor, Mr. Peterson. Everyone is afraid of him. There have been rumors of children going to his house and never being heard from again. Some people say he likes to lock people up in his basement. But no one has any proof. so people just try to avoid Mr. Peterson, his odd house, and ignore the strange sounds coming from his basement at night. You have a feeling that Mr. Peterson is behind all of the neighborhood disappearances, but no one believes in your ideas and theories. And while you normally wouldn't break into someone's house, you're the only one who believes something is wrong and has the guts to uncover the truth. When you break into Mr. Peterson's house, you'll be going against an AI that is constantly evolving. Our goal for Hello Neighbor 2 is to provide unique player experiences. This is an experience that is driven by the community. Mr. Peterson's behavior is a combination of a neural network and algorithms that allow him to constantly learn from his experiences with everyone who plays our game. It begins with the collection of player activity. Mr. Peterson takes note of player behavior, whether or not most players are likely to hide in a closet, use a certain escape route, or certain objects. As time progresses and he learns, Mr. Peterson's behavior may change and surprise you. How Mr. Peterson plays in one encounter with you might be different from the next, all due to his encounters with the game's community as a whole. In this way, the community's experience with Mr. Peterson changes over time, allowing for an AI that is developed through community actions, replayability, and great stories of neighborhood shenanigans. But these new experiences go beyond Mr. Peterson. In Hello Neighbor 2, players can interact with all characters in Raven Brooks, and these characters share the same AI core, but behave differently and have their own stories for you to discover. So while you might think you're just playing the game, you're really contributing to the development and improvement of Mr. Peterson's AI. We hope this presentation of our AI and development gives you an idea of what to expect in Hello Neighbor 2. If you'd like to try an early access version of Hello Neighbor 2, you can check out some of our alphas on the Microsoft Store. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the neighborhood.
"47?
Wake up!
It's time to go to work." Don't you long for the old days, before things got personal? When it was all just about seeing those numbers grow in your bank account. It's time to rediscover your true purpose and take those coins that rightfully belong to you. It's time, 47. Time to collect.
PlayStation.
Dangers roam the lands. I will mend the heavens and return our world as they once were.
Goddess Noir, let me help.
And you fancy yourself a hero?
I'm ready to fight for my people. I feel stronger.
There is no gain without some sort of sacrifice, child.
You're the Gong Gong, the strongest warrior in the two realms.
Behold! Eyes open, little one. The heavenly kingdom is but a crypt for the gods now.
Well, did the kicking of monster ass reawaken the flames?
Not quite. Did you remember to say a cool catchphrase while fighting?
Greetings, Planeswalkers. I'm Steve Ricosa, the executive producer at Cryptic Studios for Magic Legends.
The wait is almost over, and the PC Open Beta begins next week for our spell-slinging online action RPG based on the famed Magic the Gathering franchise. We're super excited for you all to join us in the multiverse, and I'm here to give you a quick lowdown on what you can expect in our Open Beta. For our team at Cryptic Studios, Open Beta means collaborating with Magic fans, action RPG lovers, and gamers of all different backgrounds to create a new and powerful gameplay experience. This beta period will allow us to work directly with you to fine-tune the game as we move closer to the full launch later this year. Through the Open Beta, you can expect to cast more than 170 spells while playing 5 classes across 5 regions of the multiverse, each with their own unique storylines and campaigns. I'm excited to share that beginning with Open Beta, there will be no more progress wipes. The Planeswalker you create on March 23rd can explore the multiverse and continue to grow through launch and beyond. As you embark on your journey in Magic Legends, you'll begin with your defining choice, your starting class. Harness the power of light and order as the Sanctifier. Demonstrate the cool, calm intellect of the Mind Mage. Exert powers of reanimation as the Necromancer. Wield the might of the elements as the Geomancer. Or control the ferocity of the wild as the Beastcaller. Each class has a distinct set of base powers made up of their primary attack, utility, and secondary abilities, which are each enhanced as you level up. Regardless of which class you choose first, you can unlock the other classes and freely swap between them in your loadout as you progress through the multiverse. Taking inspiration from our tabletop roots, Magic Legends shakes up action RPG gameplay by including a rotating hand of spells, which are continuously drawn from a deck of 12 spells that you can prepare and customize. As you fight your way across the multiverse, you'll be able to unlock, build around, and upgrade a variety of creature summons, powerful sorceries, or long-lasting enchantments, experimenting with the different playstyles and themes represented through Magic's 5 colors of mana. In addition to spells, progression in Magic Legends comes in the form of collecting and upgrading artifacts and equipment. Open Beta will feature over 50 artifacts, which will unlock unstoppable deck synergies through increased damage and triggered effects, while there will be over 160 unique pieces of equipment that will allow you to specialize stats and elevate your loadout to new heights. With the separate elements of classes, spells, artifacts, and equipment, all combining into a loadout, there are nearly limitless combinations and playstyles you can unlock and experiment with. Whether you want a straightforward approach or have a very specific theme in mind, these loadout components enable you to play your way. In Open Beta, Magic Legends will transport you across the multiverse to the lush jungles of Zendikar, the gothic townships of Innistrad, and the storied, diverse regions of Dominaria. Each of these locations has a unique group of inhabitants and its own narrative that will converge and expand into one larger story with the major updates we'll release over time. For added challenge, Magic Legends will feature a total of 4 difficulty levels. Normal difficulty is the default setting. Hard mode increases enemy health and damage while adding optional regional enchantments to encounters, while Expert and Master difficulties ramp up enemy health and damage even more while requiring regional enchantments. For the most difficult challenge and greatest rewards, you can complete missions on Master difficulty with up to 3 world enchantments. These world enchantments maximize difficulty and maximize your potential reward. Despite all of the perils that await you in the multiverse, you don't need to face them alone. You can choose to form a party and adventure with up to 2 additional Planeswalkers, and even fight alongside other players and groups in regional overworlds. These overworlds house mythic encounters and challenging world bosses that require more Planeswalkers and more firepower to complete. If you care to test your mettle in building and piloting decks against other Planeswalkers, we will also have 1v1 PvP duels available during Open Beta, which we will continually monitor and balance to ensure a healthy level of competition. While this is just the beginning of our story, we have so much more in store for Magic Legends. We have over 25 years of Magic history to build on and many more stories to tell, all while expanding your arsenal of classes, spells, and other features with each post-launch update. Make sure to follow us on our social channels so you're up to date on all the latest news from Magic Legends. Thanks again for following us on our journey so far, and as always, I'll see you in the multiverse.
Wonderworld is waiting for a hero. Or 2.
knows the best way to save the day is together. Combine your powers. Face your fears. Find your balance. True happiness is an adventure. Balan Wonderworld.
Avengers, you finally arrived.
Bruce?
It's only the Maestro now. Breathe in the desolation that surrounds you, Barton. I will save you from it all.
Greetings, 426. This is a unique opportunity. You've large shoes to fill. To succeed, you will need to work together and strike from the shadows. Proceed at your discretion. Good luck.
I'm Ella Valinska. Today, I am super excited to finally announce that I play the lead character Frey in working title Project Athia, a brand new IP from Square Enix and Luminous Productions about a young woman in a beautiful yet threatening world. The development team has been working super hard to create this remarkable journey, and it's been incredibly exciting to be a part of it. Frey is a character I immediately connected with when this project was first brought to me, and I've had so much fun working with the team to bring her character to life in performance capture and voice recording sessions. While we're not quite ready to reveal everything today, we do have a sneak peek at a brand new scene from the game and the final name to share. So please enjoy.
Hide.
Is that a motherfucking dragon? Is it gone?
Yes, and we should leave this place as well.
With that thing out there?
PlayStation
Take the Hellbreaker. May it serve you well.
There are few who can complete this challenge.
waiting.
Come, brothers! Let hell tremble before our might!
The time has come for a reckoning. You will not stop my vengeance. You play a detective on a murder case with a unique skill system at your disposal. And a whole city block to carve your path across. The final cut adds new quests, a new area, and extra characters to the investigation.
Sure thing, champ.
Full voice acting means you can now hear every concern your partner has with your methods.
If you could only find your gun.
PlayStation 5 players get to enjoy 4K and 60 frames per second and optimized surround sound.
You're big boys, you can handle it.
Disco Elysium, the award-winning open-world role-playing game, comes to PlayStation.
We call them beholders, wraiths, giants. They call us snacks. So when those bastards come to claim your world, send their ass to hell.
Remember, there is more to these northern lords than meets the eye. Real strategy requires cunning.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Willens, Game Director on Hood, Outlaws and Legends. I'm here to show off one of our playable outlaws, the Hunter, a blade in the darkness, carving a bloody path of vengeance. Elusive and mysterious, her quick takedowns, invisibility magic, and smoke grenades make her a silent terror in infiltration and assassination. Her main weapon is an arm-modified crossbow, which can load up to 3 bolts at once to fire a deadly burst, making it perfect for close to mid-range encounters. Her special trait is Shadow, which allows her to assassinate guards from any direction. This grants her unique angles of attack that the other outlaws don't have access to, making her a valuable stealth asset for the team. Her gear item is Smoke, It can obscure visibility, hide sightlines, and prevent tagging. Offensively, you can use it to cover your approach. Defensively, it is useful for daring escapes and to obscure the enemy's view on mission-critical objectives. Finally, the Hunter's ultimate ability is the Shroud. It covers her in a near-invisible sheen and makes her completely undetectable by guards. You can use it to take out a group of elite knights, or to get the drop on some unsuspecting players. With unlockable perks, you can customize the Hunter's abilities and weapons. You can choose to modify her crossbow to fire faster shots, but at the cost of bolt durability. Stealthier perk options include ways to improve her Shroud ability by chaining assassinations together to extend its duration. Thanks for tuning in to the Hunter Outlaw Overview. See you next time.
네타마紅茶に誘うつもり？